Joe, I do believe that anything worth doing is worth wading through the shit.
Start a small business, they said.
I'm totally an overnight millionaire.
You're going to be so successful, they said.
If you follow the system that I followed, you're going to have such success too.
Well, what they didn't tell you was sometimes small business is challenging and sometimes small business sucks. So, I mean, I think I could be a motivational speaker, but I've always wanted to be like a motivational speaker about something not businessy. Like, yes, you can open a crab shack, or yes, you can throw the party that will get your parents evicted from your apartment or something like that. But you actually want to be a real motivational speaker, and you're doing a great job of it. But tell us your name and tell us the name of your business and tell us kind of what you do.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
Sure, yeah, happy to do it. Open a crab shack.
To the person with the shellfish allergy.
That's
Perfect.
right. Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Believe your dreams have to be more powerful than your allergies. That's a quitter's mentality, as all the business podcasts would say.
That's right. My name is Cassandra Sparks.
Love it. Cassandra,
Yes.
Hold on, I'm writing that down. Is that Sparks with an X? No. Okay. All right. So what do you do, Cassandra Sparks?
I am a motivational speaker and a boldness coach.
Boldness coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
That's awesome.
Right?
No, I really like that because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people out there who are going to say I'm a motivational speaker or I'm a public speaker or I'm a life coach. And from a marketing background, I love the idea of being a specific kind of coach.
Yes.
And I'm also a big football fan. And when you listen to football games, they're always like, this is the offensive line coach. And then this is the tight ends coach. And it's like, they have a coach for everything. So boldness coach is awesome because it defines you down to exactly where you want to be. So
Yes.
Awesome to hear that. How long have you been doing this?
I've owned my own company for over 3 years.
Okay.
And I've been doing this kind of work for my whole career in different capacities.
Got it. So
Yeah.
you're about 3 years into the business.
Yes.
And so being on the premise of the podcast, the Small Business Sucks podcast, I want to invite you to tell me, what is the suck? Like, what's the part of the business that isn't something they would put on a recruiting commercial for what you do?
Sure. Well, Joe, I've wanted to be a motivational speaker since I was 20 years old. I've
So
had this
10 years now?
Oh, you're so kind.
You know what? I'll make up for it. It's okay. Go ahead.
This is a dream 20 years in the making. And so I built it up in my head of what I want it to look like and how I think it should go. Reality is tricky and throws all sorts of curveballs. One of the biggest sucks for my business is the length of time it's taken me to get any kind of traction. The story I was telling myself in my head was, by year 1, I'd hit this goal. By year 2, I would be 6 steps up the ladder. By year 3, I would have a certain number of speaking gigs per month, certain number of clients per month. And when that didn't happen on my timeline, it was very easy to get frustrated and to feel completely defeated.
That's the thing, right? So people tell you to go after your dreams all the time. It's the only thing. People sell whole books about I should sell this book. Like, your dreams are stupid. Try less. Like, it was a thing in the early 2000s. There were demotivational posters. Like, it was a mockery of these motivational posters and all these people. Like, so first of all, the first thing is, don't give up.
I won't.
I've seen you in action.
Yes.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
But I get that that's the part of the suck. So is it that distance between what you're booking and where your mind pictured yourself?
Yes.
You know?
Indeed.
Okay.
You know, I'm doing the activities that are required to build a business. I'm, quote, following the rules. I've always been a rule follower. And
would a boldness coach tell you to be a rule follower?
A boldness coach would tell me, this is the talk I give myself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's spark you first.
It's Cassandra Sparks. You are destined for this path.
Got it.
This is what you were meant to do. Is it easy? No.
Oh, God, no.
Gosh, no. And I do believe that things that are worth doing are worth wading through the muck.
Yeah. No, I will beep out the swear words.
Okay.
So yeah, you can swear. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little beep in there, and it'll be very funny.
Okay.
Because everybody will still know what you've said.
So, Joe, I do believe that anything worth doing is worth wading through the shit.
Yeah.
The shit storms are going to happen when you own your own business. And I'm a solopreneur. It's just me. Mm-hmm. I can't blame anyone else or for a lack of. And yet I get to celebrate when the wins happen.
Sure.
Which is great.
It's one of those things, and this is not to be too motivational rah-rah about it, but one of the things I learned early when I started looking for jobs in the private sector was don't be a wantrepreneur. Like if you're sitting there saying, I want this private jet, I want this car, I want this salary, all of that is just going to be an anchor that you face when you get out of bed every morning and you don't have it.
Yes.
So I totally get what you're saying. I understand that it sucks, but what I can tell you is, what is the number one fear? What is people's number one fear? Like it was real big when we were kids, maybe when I was a kid and you were somewhere. I'm definitely older than you.
Not by much.
Yeah, I'm way older. I got way more gray.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, your salon's doing a fantastic job.
This is all natural. Thank you.
Sure, yes, of course. Cassandra Sparks, a tip to her hairdresser. But the point is, when I was younger, they were telling me all this time of what was it?
Don't do drugs. I think that's dare.
I mean, that might be why I forgot what they said. Because I'm ADHD as hell. They should have been like, look, kid, do some drugs. They should have gone to my parents and went, look, I know what Nancy Reagan said. Has your kid ever tried drugs? Maybe some weed will slow that kid down. That's awesome. Okay, we'll skip that part and I'll probably come back in and do editing, Joe, which will be fun. Or it'll hit me while you're talking about this next part, because the next part I want to talk about is the lesson, right? Every podcast, every book, every motivational speaking, the number one fear, public speaking.
Yes.
It's the number one fear.
It's
and
true.
You've elected to try to get paid doing that.
Yes.
You know what the second fear is?
Death.
Spiders. No, I don't know.
Death and spiders.
Death and spiders?
And snakes. I think they're all in the running for 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
My number 2 fear is ladders.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a weirdo.
So.
Yeah. I don't like spiders or snakes either.
Yes.
But I really don't like ladders.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, and if there's a spider on a ladder, I just burn the whole house down. The point
What
is.
if there's a snake at the bottom?
Oh dear God, why? Why would you do that to me? Welcome to the Small Business Sucks podcast. There's a first episode, just a little bit of pee on the seat. Real sorry about that. So anyways, the next step, we go through the suck and then we go to the lesson. So this is your chance not to say, I've made it through.
No.
The way I want to phrase it is, you're in this part of the story.
Yes, I'm in
right?
it.
Don't be in tomorrow's part of the story with all that aspirational language. Tell me what is working today, because I'll take a guess. You said, I was this far behind on these goals and it's hard to get up every morning and keep doing that. But you wash a lot of your competition away simply by being there for this long and continuing to do that. So my question would be, and you can be as stereotypical, it can be cliche, it doesn't have to be any sort of groundbreaking business idea. What is the lesson that you've learned from the suck you've gone through?
The lesson that I've learned is I'm resilient AF, and giving up on this dream is not an option. It's just not.
No.
It's so clear in my mind about what it's going to look like and the stages that I'm going to be on and this gorgeous long red dress in a coliseum full of people. It's clear as day. To go from where I am today, which is in the suck.
Yeah.
In the still wading through the muck to where I know I'm going to be feels like a really big chasm that I have to cross. And so keeping up with the activities, believing in myself, and just keep going is the only thing I can do.
Well, it's admirable, first of all, and it is because the parts that build those final dreams you're talking about are the days where you show up on days like today and do stupid things like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why being a motivational speaker, say it with me, sucks. You can find Cassandra at CassandraSparks.com, or you can find her on all the socials media, Cassandra Sparks U. If you want to be a guest on the Small Business Sucks podcast, send me an email at smallbusinesssuckspodcast@gmail.com. We'll see you next time on Small Business Sucks.